Let me introduce Dr. Diana Girnita, visionary founder of Rheumatologist Oncall. She should have been this morning in the medicine and public health panel, but I had to add her at the end of the program because we absolutely needed to know for her to share her two recent books that were. She is a former speaker, but I would like her to share about her writing experience now. Dr. Girnita?
First of all, thank you so much for the invitation, Theo and Ramona, to put together such a huge panel of speakers. It's so hard, but it's also very rewarding. To put together such a huge panel of I wanted to share with you something from my experience. I'm going to try to be very short. I will share a very short presentation. Just let me know if the presentation is visible. So I'm going to talk about a few steps that we in healthcare, we are supposed to take. And those small steps, they do bring a lot of huge changes for our patients. And you're going to find out that just being a physician probably is not enough. I learned a lot of things in my 20 years of experience, from doing science, doing research, to publishing articles. But the biggest lesson that I learned was actually from my patients. Their achievements, their success is actually my achievement. And also, I learned from patients that they can be my mentors. I started a telemedicine company in 2019 with this scope to broaden access to patients to a specialty that is very rare in the United States and outside of the United States. But along the way, I found out that I'm very creative. I try to unite my passion for education or educating others, educating patients with educating the general public. And that's why I started to write in a blog. I started a YouTube channel, and I gave tons of interviews. I wrote many articles, but recently I published those two books, and they come from this huge need that we have as physicians. As you all know, in the medical field, as you can see on the TV, there is a lot of things going on. You know, physicians, they don't have enough training in educating patients about lifestyle, but not only that, they have too little time that they spend with patients. And you all witness that we have higher and higher volumes of patients, and the number of physicians are not increasing in the United States or in the world. So that shortage that you hear about, it's real, and it's going to continue actually. On the patients, they are very interested to find out about lifestyle intervention, about how they can prevent disease. And if they have a chronic condition, they want to know how to manage it using lifestyle. And what they have most often to their hands is Dr. Google and now ChatGPT and the social media influencers, but they are bombarded every single day with advertisement to $1 billion industry of supplements, and we all witness that every single day. And we all know, and those of you who are in healthcare, we do witness a chronic disease epidemic. And we are talking about heart diseases, we are talking about metabolic diseases like diabetes or gout, something that I'm passionate about, but also autoimmune diseases, arthritis, and cancers. And it is time to change the narratives. Instead of letting influencers and Dr. Google talking about things that are in the medical field, we as doctors, we should learn and we should talk to our patients about those changes. And the reason that I publish in this area in my field is that arthritis, it's a reality. More than 60 million people in the United States, they live with arthritis. And you probably heard about this growing up. You think that arthritis is just affecting the elderly people, but it's not true, because forms like rheumatoid arthritis, it's an autoimmune disease, it's affecting a lot of young people, or things like gout, a disease that it's affecting a lot of people in the United States. Actually, about 4% of people in the United States, they carry diagnosis, and probably even more. We don't have the whole data. And for those of you that had gout or heard about gout, you know that this is very, very painful, but it can be prevented in many cases. On the other hand, rheumatoid arthritis, it's an autoimmune disease that affects a lot of females, a lot of young females. I had many patients that will be affected after they give birth, and that is related to their immune system. So what I talk to my patients every single day, instead of just using medications, there are certain pillars in the lifestyle environment, like nutrition, exercise, the connection between the mind and the body, and also about the importance of sleep. I try to put it in an organized way in a book. I also talk about supplements, because a lot of my patients, they will ask me about supplements, and I research a lot of those information, and I put it and I try to debunk all the myths about certain supplements, because not everything that is sold to you has scientific value. So that's why this year, with the help of a publisher, I published my gout book, and then I self-publish my other book, which is Thriving with Rheumatoid Arthritis. I also spread a lot of educational information in my YouTube channel. You find a lot of good quality scientific-based information there. So I do invite you to read the books and also to educate yourself if you have the interest to do so. And with that, I will definitely want to thank you all for having me here. I feel honored to close the panel, even if I'm coming from the medical field. And I wish all of you to have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, and to have happy holidays with your families.
Thank you. We need to hear about the two books, and I'm so happy that you were able to make it. And we had your daughter here today as an awardee of the Romanian American National Heritage Awards. It was a pleasure to have both of you